Flip. Do we have two wee greenies?
Yes, we have two wee greenies. Oh, these are quite loose.
Comfortable, let airflow. Right, we are at Cloneg, and I have no idea where we're going. I think Tarbert next. Yep. Cheers! And we are off. Aye, he was telling us downstairs, Gordon, that he's only been in the job 2 weeks. Aye. Aye. He was a bit embarrassed about the situation. Aye, but I said, don't worry about this, it's no end of the world.
Are we doing the NC500 in the car or on the bike? We talked about the car, didn't we?
We talked about the car, yeah.
Take more gear with us.
I mean, we could do it on the bike. It would still be amazing.
But we'd have to be super restrictive with what we take with us.
I know.
And we wouldn't be able to buy like
no, I think if we're going to do it,
things,
if we want
mementos.
to do it in style over like 10 days, I think going in the car would make sense because there's a lot of opportunities to go exploring. I mean, you've got bike gear on and all that stuff. You end up doing what I did, stuck and doing my boxer shorts in a car park to put trackies on so I could go walk down the Willego steps.
Yeah.
And I remember coming back up knackered, and there was two guys heading down in full raced leathers, and I looked at them and I said, "Yous are fucking going to die," and it was about 25 degrees. So the car would give us the freedom to explore a lot more than the bike would.
Yeah.
As much as I've loved it in the bike, but I've done it in the bike, so there's a lot of places I wanted to stop and explore, but because it was in the bike, it just wasn't viable.
But I could just hold on to you here, couldn't I?
Yep, lovely. My bike always seems to be half a degree in front of yours. I'm 18 and a half.
I've got all my vents open and I still feel quite warm.
Probably because I'm blocking a lot of airflow for you.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's nice. But you could pull your zip down a wee bit and let some air through your chest.
Yeah.
I love these just sweeping roads. Sweeping roads.
It wasn't that long ago when we were out. I remember pointing out that in just a couple of weeks all of the trees that were bare would be green. Well, we're there now. That really wasn't that long ago.
That's true enough, yeah. That sounds awesome. I'll nip up to Bank of Scotland tomorrow. Just make sure I take a gun and a mask. Do 30 mile an hour. 30. Teerbeert.
Here's our favourite, our little harbour.
Yeah, I love it here. Welcome to Tarbert, camera. Well, this is beautiful though as well, isn't it?
Charity
Although
shop.
they roads in Arran, That's just something else, that wee bit of road. Aye. Stay.
Yeah, even a little. I'm surprised they don't have like a little van that could, you know.
Yeah. The camber's slightly off, isn't it? To the wrong side, to the other side. Next sailing, 4 o'clock. Hello again, right, we're sitting here at Tarbert, we're just waiting on the ferry coming over which sails at 4, so we've got half an hour to sit and chill. Sitting here with Big G who's having some pistachios. Yep, I've had mine and cranberries. Charlotte is as usual down there somewhere. We are crossing over to Portavadi and then we're motoring it up to Collintrive, and then we're taking the ferry from Collintrive to Rabodach, and then from Rabodach down to Rothsay, and then Rothsay to Weems Bay, and then back home for a Chinese curry. Yes!
You're getting good, Rabodach.
Rabodach, aye.
Right. I think
Is that right pronunciation?
I think so,
so that's the plan. This is great, this is my type of day out. There are times where we love blasting for 250 miles, but see, to be honest with you, what we love doing, we love going out and doing this, exploring, stopping, taking in a bit of the area, having a coffee, just getting out and about, eating pistachios. It's brilliant, this is great, and it's not too hard on the old body because I've pulled a muscle up here, so it's actually getting better. I think if I was doing 200 miles a day I might have been struggling. So yeah, absolutely loving it, loving life at this moment in time. This is really good.
That's good to hear.
And here she comes.
Here she comes.
Charlotte is happy, she's found pirate glass. Anyway, catch up with you a bit. Bye bye. So Charlotte has been on the beach doing beachcombing and she's found what she calls pirate glass. Now that means nothing to me, I can guess, but she's going to tell you.
So I picked up several different ones so you can see the difference, right? This one's brown. You can see it's brown. Chunky, but it's still kind of see-through because by the 1800s or so they'd refined how well they could make glass, that it was very clear and it wasn't cloudy. This green piece is also modern glass. You can practically see through it because it's so thin, because they've refined the process so much. This last piece though is thick, really thick. Now it looks black, but it's actually an extremely dark green.
You can see it actually if I hold it up against the light. Sorry to butt in there, but when I hold it, you can see it like that. I can see the green through the light.
So if you compare these two pieces, you can see that this is massively thicker, chunkier, cloudier, because it's so old. Back then they just didn't have the technique to create modern glass that looks like it does today. So these thick chunky pieces like that often reflect age, but the fact that this one is completely not see-through whatsoever suggests that it's super old. We're talking like, you know, a rum bottle from Pirates of the Caribbean type age, and they're not so common anymore, obviously, because they're so ridiculously old.
You said Millport was a place that you might be able to find this kind of thing, didn't you?
Millport has an amazing selection
Look
of
at the
sea
green,
glass.
see with the light?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick that up, but let me try. I don't know if with the light, the way it is, if I can get the light right. So I can't see the screen properly, but you might be able to see the green tinge there.
I'll give you that back.
Sure.
So there you go.
That's my find.
That was a great idea.
I'm overjoyed with this, and
Brilliant. But it's something you love doing as well. You
Yeah.
just enjoy.
I've always wanted to find some pirate
collecting
glass. I
that
thought that
stuff.
was a decent sized shell as well. I don't often find shells quite that big.
Did you bring this up just now?
Anyway.
No, they were
Right,
already there.
so there you go. That's what Charlotte's been up to.
They're not mine.